Dwellers, welcome back to our channel. This is Draw Chronicles, and today we're going to see the things you're supposed to know before you book an Airbnb or a short-length rental. Spaces that are rented out short times, let's say a week, 3 days, a month, and all of that. Airbnb apartments. We're going to look at all the details you're supposed to know or the things you need to be satisfied with before you book these spaces. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. This is Draw Chronicles, and we discuss all issues of real estate here. The very first thing you're supposed to be satisfied with before you book an Airbnb apartment is the features of the apartment. Let's say you're moving out with your family of 6. It means you're supposed to get a place that is at least 3-bedroom apartments or 2-bedroom apartments. The features of this facility will guide you to know the place you are going. How big is the room? What are the things in the room? How furnished is the room? Are security, CCTV cameras all around? Is there a pool? And all of that. All the features of a room or a house that you're supposed to know, you must be satisfied with these features before you settle in for what? That place. Don't just be thinking I want to book an Airbnb, you don't know the features of the place. What if you get there with your family just to know that it's a timber house self-contained Airbnb apartment? It will not help you. So check out for the features of the place, the rooms available, what are in there. Is there a kitchen because you love to cook? How spacious is the hall? Is it furnished? Is there a TV? All the basic things that will make you comfortable in your home are available at this place before you check in or you book that place. So check for the features of the place and must be satisfied before you book that Airbnb apartment. Another thing you're supposed to check out is cleaning and sanitization of the place. Cleaning is done at the beginning and the end. Let's say you want to book, you want to check in, the place needs to be clean. When you're checking out, the place needs to be clean. And also, how is the place sanitized? You also need to be understanding that the place needs to be sanitized or fumigated over the course of time, because lots of people are coming through every now and then. Let's say you're checking out. Who is coming to clean the place? Is the cleaning agency coming to help, or you are going to do it with your family? Have understanding of all these things before you check in there. And also sanitization of the place. How often do they sanitize the place? Do they sanitize the place before you check in? For example, during the time of COVID, this virus simply left on certain things. So there should be a place that will be sanitized every now and then to make sure that there's no impurities available in this apartment to affect you. So make sure that you understand the cleaning agenda or the cleaning process or plan for the place before you settle in there. Another thing you're supposed to consider is also the purpose of your visit. The purpose of your visit or the place or where you are visiting should have an influence on you. The purpose why you are booking the Airbnb should have an influence over you. If you are booking the place for party, it means you are supposed to be at a place that there is a frenzy, there is happiness all through. Let's say you're living in Miami. Miami is full of fun. Las Vegas is full of fun. So it means if you are booking a place that is, for fun or entertainment purposes, it should be somewhere that, the location is full of vibes and energy and people moving up and down, vibing with people and friends. That should influence you. If you are looking for a place, let's say for a honeymoon basis, you are going out there with your wife, you need to consider a place that is a bit serene, closed, not a lot of eyes to see, that you can get well down and have fun with your family or your wife. If you're also booking to study, it means you need to consider like an countryside place where you need that serenity to be able to study. There should be less distraction that will come through. So the purpose why you are booking that Airbnb should have an influence over the place, the location, and the type of building you will book to stay in there. Another thing you need to be satisfied with is the utility of the place. Understand who is paying for the DSTV, who is paying for the water bill, who is paying for the electricity bill, who is paying for what? The Netflix and all of that. Utility is one key thing that comes with what? Airbnb apartment. There are places that when you book, any expenses on utilities is covered by the individual or the agency. You don't need to spend money on your DSTV. You don't need to spend money on your Netflix. You don't need to spend money on water bill or electricity. All these are factors. If you book a place that all these factors are inside, you don't need to spend any other money on utilities. But when you book a place that is open, you are supposed to pay for electricity, water bill, Netflix, and all of that. It means the price should be reasonable in a way that it will not affect you too much. Don't just get to a place not understanding the things that are available to you or what the freedom you enjoy if you book the place before you go in there. It means at the stage of you booking, you need to understand all the things they will do to you, all the things you'll be satisfied with before you go through there. I don't know, you can get to a place, let's say the lights get finished doing your tenure, and then you need to spend money to get the light back yourself. Waste management is also there. They may come for the garbages. Are you going to pay for it, or the agency, or the individual? You must have that understanding before you book that Airbnb. Another crucial thing you're supposed to be satisfied with, the things you want to share with people. There are personal things that you cannot share with people. There are some you love to share also. You booking that Airbnb, are you ready to share your cutlery, your spoon, your fork with somebody? The Airbnb apartment, they have plates, they have cups, they have cutleries available. But people who are sensitive and take certain things so seriously may not love to share those things with any other individual. Therefore, if you are somebody that will not love to share your cutlery with someone, when you are going, make sure you get a set of cutlery, get a plate, get a cup before you move in there. Other than that, you get to the place and there is an old glass or an old place that you'll not be comfortable using, which I'll advise you. You get into the place, it's more like a customized home for you. Why would you go with your own cutlery sets, your own plates, your own cups, even your own duvet and bed sheets? There are people with certain things that you not love to share. The bed sheets may be washed, but some impurities may keep long in there. So when you are checking into an Airbnb apartment, I advise you carry your own bed sheets, even pillows, duvets and all of that to go and spread before you sleep. The one already on should be on. Add your own to give safety to your health in that angle. And also carry this cutlery set, plates, toothpaste even. People, you may get to a place that toothpaste is available and the people will be using that toothpaste. Every brush is going to the tip of that toothpaste. So get in there with your own toothpaste, get in there with your personal things you use, and then when you are moving, you move them out. Another key thing you're supposed to check out is payment for damages or breakages. In our own homes, we break things sometimes. You pick a glass, it gets broken. You pick some things there. Even a TV can fall from the wall. So ask about these breakages and payment for breakages and damages. Ask around that. Is there going to be a payment you make at the beginning that serves as an insurance for anything that will go wrong in there, or anything that will get broken during your time in the apartment? You pay for it. Have these understandings and be comfortable with it before you book that Airbnb. Other than that, you can book a place, get there, earthquake will happen or something, earth tremor, the place will shake a little bit and the TV will fall. Let's say 72 inches smart TV. It will fall, they'll ask you to pay. How much is the money you pay for the room before you're going to buy a new smart TV for somebody? So ask around that. If a thing gets broken, am I going to pay for it? And you must be comfortable. Am I going to make a payment that serves as an insurance for anything that will go wrong in there? In case nothing got broken during my time, will they refund the money, or that serves as an insurance, therefore nothing will come true? So ask questions around breakages and damages since you are settling in an apartment that belongs to an individual. Then you must be sure. Another thing you must consider also is your security. Since you are booking the place, don't be too comfortable. I always advise people that everywhere you find yourself every time, there should be somebody trusted that gets to know about your location every moment of your life for security reasons. If you check into an Airbnb apartment or this short-let rental apartment and you're in there, is there a CCTV camera that serves as security? Yes. If there is a CCTV camera, who are the people who are privy to that footages? You may book an Airbnb apartment, there is CCTV camera checking you in and there, and you're having fun with your partner in the bedroom, they record it and then they are coming through to blackmail you. Maybe you're a public figure. So make sure that the place you are going, the security issues are, have control over it. If there is a CCTV camera, get to know who sees the footages. When you go, who wipes the footages. All these things must be particular to you. When you take it for granted, I'm going to check in and have fun, you may leave the place and somebody will keep those footages. Maybe the person that ran the place or an employee of the agency will use that footages to blackmail you to make a certain payment because maybe you may be naked or whatever. So make sure that any issue that about security, you must be so concerned about it. If you have a security at the place, get to talk to the person, get comfortable with the person and make sure that the person is on top of his job. And even if you are in there, you too don't be too comfortable. Security is key. The very final thing you should be concerned about renting an Airbnb apartment is payments. Payment is crucial. Payment is giving you the chance to be able to get into the room. Now ask questions. Who am I making the payment to? Which account? Is it an official account or is it the agent that is coming through? Am I paying money when I get to the place? These are very fine things you need to be satisfied with or have answers to before you book that Airbnb. Other than that, somebody can just meet you online. You have a phishing website, you get through, you make payment, and maybe a website is being cloned. You make payment, but it's not going to the agency. So make sure that before you make that payment, you are making payment to the right account that belongs to the people. Certain people would love to charge you for what? The room. For the room, that charge or the payment may go somewhere. For utilities, it may go also somewhere. So if you want to make payment, ask questions. Who am I making payments to? Which accounts am I making payments to? For you to be comfortable before you make that payment. You just don't stand up and say, okay, because I spoke with Kofi, I'm giving money to Kofi. No, not at all. Make payment to the right account, to the right people, and then you can enjoy your time there. The bonus tip for you is that make sure you check in with an agent. You book an Airbnb apartment online, you pick a key and you move into the place yourself. What if it's a crime scene? Yeah. So you must make sure you check into that Airbnb always with an agent. I'll advise you that. When you get to the place, let somebody lead the way. Follow that person and go to the place before you settle in there. And that agent should be that individual you'll be talking to throughout the process of your time there. Because maybe you need a help with something, that person should be able to help you. Maybe you move to a city and that agent have answers about the best restaurants in town, the best delivery guys and all of that. So be talking to somebody from the agency or the agent that will help you throughout your time, giving you advice or giving you tips about certain things that will help you. So check into the place with an agent so that nothing will surprise you at all. And also, if you want to check out, let the agent be sure to come and check the room. Don't be in a rush to check out of an Airbnb apartment. We heard stories that people check into Airbnb apartment, they're in a rush to check out, their diamond rings left or drop under the bed, things of value end up living in the room. So check in with an agent and also check out with an agent to be sure that when you're moving out and you left any property that is valuable, that individual can keep the property and send it to you or you come back for it. Don't be in a rush at all to dash out of what? An Airbnb apartment or a short-let rental apartment. Now you know things you are supposed to be satisfied with or things you are supposed to know before you book an Airbnb apartment. Make payment to the right accounts. Take your security issues seriously. Know features of the place before you settle in there. Have understanding about breakages and damages, whether you are going to make payment or the agency or there's an insurance. And then if you want to check in, make sure you check in with an agent to be sure that you are not caught up in a crime or anything negative. And if you are religious, please, when you check in, pray before you check into the place. There are people moving with certain altars that when they settle in the room, their spirit or energy live in the room. So when you get into that Airbnb apartment, since it's a customized place, a lot of people can come through. Somebody may come through and then he or she have a bad energy. So when you check into this place, sure to leave a prayer for you to stay right. Now you know what to do. Airbnb is a new thing. A lot of people are enjoying it. People prefer it over hotels today. And when you go out there to book one, I'm sure that this information will guide you to do the right thing. This is Grow Chronicles, and I'm your host, Prince K. Please subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Bye-bye.